So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I think this team can do themselves a massive favour by playing to this guy, Jeremy Doku's strengths. He's a bit of a nightmare for many defenders, and it's because of the fact that while a lot of wingers can be inconsistent, this guy has got some real substance. And initially, yes, he did struggle on making those connections to players in the box. Now, it's all...
He's having a hit! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Trossard. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Onana. Tielemans. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, this looks sharp, and they can counter here. Opts for safety. Well read, nice interception. Well, it just petered out, no penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. That ball looks a good one, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Meunier. Neither side yet able to find the net. Mbappe. Mbappe! And it's hit the woodwork and out! There's the shot! And that has sent him sprawling. Trossard is there to clear. Guti. Onana clears without hesitation. Nicely weighted ball. De Bruyne. And it's Guti. And there's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Guti is offering a right smile there.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Tielemans. Castagna. And he cuts out the supply. Guti. Knocks it into space. He'll try from distance! Again, a brilliant save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good spread. And here's Trossard. Looking to play him in.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Beckham. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Goal! And we have liftoff. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now.
Tries one from range! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
More and more pressure on the ball here. De Bruyne. Castagna. Can he get on the end of this? Great defending, strong and determined.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he's had it nicked away. And it's Beckham. Searching pass he's played there. It's not an especially good pass, that. Tielemans. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Tielemans. Nicely spread. Thuram. He's a sharp little ball here. Beckham can so cleverly bypass the press. Guti! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that signals the end of the first period. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risky.
And Beckham! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Doku, Tielemans. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Here's a chance! Beckham standing over it. Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Trossard. Meunier. Messi. Messi! Messi! From another planet! About as smooth as it gets. 2 up now, and they are cruising. He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Threads one in. Meunier. Almost an hour gone. Onana. And the Ketelada. And it's De Bruyne. Spread to the right. Meunier receives it in a wide position. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Guti running with intent. Xabi Alonso, and he's got the beating of his man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Onana. Trossard. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Doku. He is through here. Doku! And he's following up. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Adams. Messi being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Some resolute defending there. Oh, that's delightful. Doku. The Ketelada.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi. Beckham. He's going for goal! Oh, screamer! It is a gem! An absolute gem! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Togo choosing to make the first change. Owen coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
A case now of complete control.
Belgium truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Turan looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? He's found the way through. Oh, such a clever touch. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Beckham was in no mood for any of that. And it's Azar. And he welcomes it in. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Changement en cours.
It's their second corner of the game. Beckham plays it short. He's having a pop! Oh, it's hit the post! Opts to play it back. De Bruyne. Doku. This looks promising. Played out towards the right wing. Salmakers. Meunier cuts out the pass. Salamakers has it out wide and in space. He's got away.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Azar, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And the counter is on. He's picked his way through. Doku. Meunier. De Bruyne.
Well, the moans and groans from...
And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Goes for a shot! Over to the right flank. And they are prompt with their pressing. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's played in. Andreas Pereira. And Paulinho.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's fabulous. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in...
Oh, he's all alone! Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Pinches it off him. Gomez. No, that's been intercepted. No goals as yet. And that has left him in a heap. And he's had it nicked away. Good running, strong and purposeful. Goes for the shot! No, not quite.
Togo certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free. Andreas Pereira! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
They've played it short. No way through, so shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, that's well spotted. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. That has not gone well. Paulinho. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, played right into his path. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Togo have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Shot at goal! And now they can spring out of defence. That's a little off target. And he welcomes it in. Tries a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Cleared away. Tries to cross. Tries to get it clear. So much time and space here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
I'm not sure how the stats look. Ah, he's given it away. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Now this could be a chance. Andreas, and the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Aimed beyond the defence. Big chance! He's delivered all right! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Togo probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
Togo are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are back on the way. Togo leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And a header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Pass somewhat off target. And they win it back again. He is through here. Tries one from range. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nice-looking ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That has been slung wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Paulinho. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. He's having a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Togo really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Changement pour le Togo. Le numéro 18.
So time for change.
Le numéro 6.
This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Le numéro 19. À leur place,
Togo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Neymar.
That is a little
Le numéro
undercooked. Knocks it into space. He's on it. Can he get away? It's Pele! Superb from Pele! A finish of true class. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Togo are doing very nicely, thank Neymar! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Changement.
Atletico Paranaense making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. He's through here. He's found the way. Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Togo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Togo find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in position.
It's Neymar! And that's a tiny finish. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. So that goal then.
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Torres. Well, they could break here.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Neymar. Neymar! And there's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And we're done. Togo looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch. And